Hi guys, Martin the Vlogger here. Today, very quick installation video for Can-Am Spyder RT 20 Plus. So all the new models of RT 2020 and newer models. And we will be installing floorboard lights for rider with combination of the floorboard lights for the passenger. This video will work for everyone who is either installing only rider floorboards or rider and passenger. There is no way you can install only passenger floorboards. It would look ugly, first of all, and second of all, there is a connector, and therefore either this one or this one and this one. Good? Enough of this. All of the parts you can buy on MartinTheVlogger.com/shop. We are rebranding, so remember this, NOBS3, so no bullshit for our three-wheelers. And now enough of this, let's get started. Okay, first we will need to remove few plastics. Well, to be honest with you, a lot of plastics. Yes, the installation is not the easiest one, but if you will follow this video, if you will take your time, if you're not skilled, it doesn't matter. You will learn a lot about your bike, and if you go step by step, you will not break anything and you will be able to put everything back together. So take pictures if you need, put the bolts on the side, prepare plastic bags if you need to do that. And now we'll go step by step. Plastics, when I'm talking about plastics, what we will need to remove, this one needs to go, this one needs to go, that's the starting phase. This one needs to go, so the front, the big one. And also this and this big, the big one. The floorboards needs to go, and the same thing you will need to do on the other side as well. So let's do it step by step. So first, the side panel, open the seat or lift the seat, pull it here and remove it. Number two is this panel over here. It's sitting on a few pins. All you have to do from the end, just pull it and be careful because at the end you have these hooks, so it needs to be slided like that. 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3, needs to go out. Open the front and 3 push pins needs to go. Now this main panel, it sits on a few clips, especially here around the dashboard. And so you need to unclip it. There are 3 clips here at the dashboard. Another 2 are here. Don't forget about the plastic clip that it's where is the shock absorber. And now once you have it on the side, slide it forwards. On the go, on the installation, I will be telling you a few top tips if I find any. My very first top tip, really put your push pins, bolts into separate bags. If you are not skilled, if you haven't been doing this before, that's my first thing. So you know how to put them back together. 2, when you are removing plastics, they are quite expensive. And just put them on the side where you will not step on them. Maybe you will not finish the job today, so make sure you have everything on secured place. Next plastic piece that needs to go is this one. It's very easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts that are visible here, and 3 bolts that are from the side of the mud flap. This is a great example. I forgot about 1 bolt. Every time you remove something, just do not rush. Take your time. If it doesn't go, if something is not really moving, have a look, investigate. Where are the bolts that you haven't unscrewed or something? Now I recommend to remove floorboards, rider floorboard and passenger floorboard. It's possible to do it without that, but it's just painful, so remove it. Size 13 for the passenger, just one bolt and it should go. As for the rider floorboard, you will need size 8 of this socket, and you will have 3 bolts, 1, 2, and one is hidden here next to the foot brake. Tiny tip is there might be a lot of Loctite, so don't worry if you will hear some squeaking noises and you will feel like you are almost like destroying the screw. Don't worry about it. Well, usually it's only a Loctite. Now, all is looking good, you're doing a good job. A little bit of motivation, but the most difficult part comes right now. And also, the most difficult part will be when you will be returning everything back together. This piece that we will remove is the most complicated. You can create the damage, if you can create a damage with this installation, it's right now, because you will destroy some pins. So be extremely careful. And I will go one by one. If I will not identify some push pin or whatever, I will come back to you again and show you where it is hidden. But basically, we need to remove this plastic cover. It's a nightmare. And putting it back, it's even more difficult. You have a brake pedal in the way, so it's quite difficult. What you need to do, first of all, definitely remove this bolt. Here is a push pin. We need to remove the seat, the passenger seat, because there is a push pin here and push pin there. And as I'm looking, there is a push pin right over here, and I believe it's here in front. And the last not least, and it's quite difficult to show it to you on the camera, but here you have a side back, and here it's one bolt right above the exhaust. There is one bolt, and on the other side I believe there is an end cap and a bolt from the bottom. Remember carefully, or remember it, how the plastic sits. Trust me, I've been there, I've done that many times. So we can see there is a bracket, and on top of it there is this plastic piece, and on top of it it's the side back. Remember that order, because it will be a nightmare to put it back. Bracket, side panel, top case, or side bag, I'm sorry. Good? So let's do this and we will see what else we will need to undo. When removing the backrest, it's quite easy. Most probably you have the one that you just take out like this. Passenger seat, don't try to do crazy things. There are 2 pins and you need to reach them with hand. From the side of the rider, there are 2 pins. I will show it to you in a minute. Just press them on one side, press them on the other side, and then the seat is released. Once it's released, slide it towards the front of the bike and unhook the cable for heating the seat. These are the pins that I was mentioning. There are 2. They are hard to see from the side of whatever. It's hard to see them, but you need to press them. Otherwise, you can break them and your passenger seat will be loose. So be careful about that. 2 of them. So pin here, pin here. So last thing what we are doing is that bolt from the bottom and end cap on the top. Where is the side back? After this is over, cross fingers that we can. Oh yeah, one more thing, almost forgot. There is, here is the mud flap, or where it used to be mud flap. There you have a push pin that you need to unscrew with the screwdriver, so it pops out. So Sebi was using size 10 and 10, 10 from the bottom, 10 from the top. One push pin I forgot maybe to mention, it's under the seat. And these 2 I forgot to remove.
1, 2.
This is I told you, this is the most difficult part, and before we'll remove it, try to remember, take pictures, do whatever, return this video back to this place. When you will be putting everything back together, you need to do it in the very same order, same grip, how you go around the brake pedal, how you remove the plastics from here, how they sit, as I have told you, next to the side cases. A very important thing, maybe I will forget about it, so I'm telling you right now. When you will be putting this back together, somewhere over here, I don't remember right now, there are pins that goes inside. It's extremely easy to destroy them. So when you will be putting everything together, just remember you have those pins there. Try to have it like this, try to position everything back and then put it there. Have you heard that? They are somewhere here. So remember about this. Now, let's try to do that. I would like to have this on camera because Sebi is doing it for very first time. So let's see how good he is. Oh yeah, of course, this side is much easier. This side is much easier. Now, really, that side doesn't have the brake pedal, but he's good. He's doing great. Good, so we have everything released. And top tip. This has nothing to do with this installation of these lights, but because we have easy access to the belt tensioner and we are preparing this bike for our tour and rental business, we will remove this stock belt tensioner because it's garbage and likes to break and I don't want to risk any damages to my belt, so we will change it for a full aluminium belt tensioner. Now we will prepare the lights basically, or mount them on our floorboards. We are starting with the passenger floorboards. Just remember you need to do it 2 times. So passenger floorboard, remove the bolts, take the light and put it in with these, what are those? I don't know, like you can see there are some brackets, they go into the holes. It doesn't matter which light you take, there is nothing like the left side or right side, so it doesn't matter. You will need 2 longer bolts from the packaging. Of course, BRP is always using different bolts, so yeah, why to make it easier? Now make it tight, but do not over tight it. It's very easy to over tight it and destroy the place where the screw is hold. So once it's not easy anymore to tight it, just leave it like that, because you cannot tight it extremely hard. Rider floorboards, easy. First you need to remove the rubber. I like to squeeze this side and just, pull it, and it goes easy. As for the light, in this case, yes, it's left side and right side, but you cannot do anything wrong. I mean, the light on your floorboard needs to be facing outer side of the bike, quite logically, and you need to search for that light. Easy. And bolts are going from where is the rubber on the floorboard down through the light, and you have an end cap. You have 4 bolts, 4 end caps. Easy. Put the rubber back on and make sure it's all through from the other side. If you have a big trouble with this, tiny tip, use the soap, but in this case it goes quite easy. So yeah, do the other side and you're good to start, well, connect the cables and start putting things together. Now to the cables. The difference here will be if you are just plugging in the rider floorboards or rider and passenger. If you are plugging in rider floorboards, you will have a rider floorboards cable that has only connector for left or for the right side, left side, and to the power source of the bike. But I will show it to you like how to connect it. It's quite, it requires a little bit of thinking through where to push the cables, but yeah. So you will have these floorboards. Now, in case you are installing together in the same time passenger and rider, you need to use the cable from the rider package, okay? Because it has connector for the right side for the front and the rear, and for the left side for the rear, front and the rear, and connection to the power source. If you are watching this video and you already do have rider floorboards, lights, and you would like to connect the passenger ones, well, then you need to remove the cable that you already do have and use the cable again that is provided with the rider floorboards. Unless you would like to do some cutting and adjusting, but it's your call, I will not go that direction. So now, let us show you where and how to put the cables through and around and what's the easiest solution. All right, cables. I will not show you how we have used zip ties, how we've been going around corners. I'll just show you the logic. So, as the main thing, you have this plastic holder, and here is the gas tank. So, it goes on this curvy side, the plastic holder. You are using zip ties inside. Then, you have something, let me see where it is written. It says power cable. Okay, so the power cable goes from there to the front. Because we have many additional lights on this bike, we needed to move it there. But basically, if you do not have any accessory yet, you will be searching for plugging of your power cable right over here. So usually the cable sits here, that's your power source. So that's what's called power cable, okay? Good. Now, we are using it this way. So this short one will be a cable for our floorboards. The longer one will go behind, like this, right over here. It will be here, so, for the passenger floorboard, we will need to drill a small hole, not into this one, but into the big ass plastic, in order to be able to squeeze the cable through. That's one thing. Now, how we've got to the other side. Originally, I believe the manual says go around, but that's not enough cable for me. It was never enough cable for me. So what we do, we go around a gas tank. So the cable goes through here, squeeze through, and the cable goes around here, and we will have a cable here. Just be careful that it's not in the way of your belt. That's the alpha and omega. So one will be here, so the plug to the floorboard of the rider, another plug for the passenger floorboard. So now we have cable ready. This side is not completely finished. This side is, my another tip is, before you are connecting all of the floorboards, test them, make sure they light up like this. Good. Now, the most difficult thing here is to put this side. Where is the foot brake? That's the most difficult part. Simply because here you have this metallic bracket. Don't forget, metallic bracket, plastic cover, top case. That's the order how it goes. And what you need to do, you need to put back the whole plastic. Many times it sits, there are two pins right over here.
Many times they like to sit in these rails and they not allow you to push the plastic this way. When you will have a trouble, in most scenarios, that's the issue. So just pull the plastic a little, go with these pins, you can see them maybe in there, go around this and move the whole plastic this way. It will work hopefully for you. Now we need to drill a hole here, put back the rear passenger floorboard, connect the cables, and we're good to go. Drilling tiny bit of hole just because you have a cable at the passenger floorboard, and in order to be able to squeeze that, you need to squeeze it right over here. So tiny bit of hole so the cable is not stuck, and that's it.
We are getting there. Of course, we have the floorboards in, main panel in, this side panel, and all we have to do right now is to slide in the big panel from the front that has I call this shark tail. So this one in, the large at the back, cover of the brake fluid, and we're done. Of course, the back seat, backrest, whatever. So guys, this is pretty much it. If you've really been following step by step, I believe it's not that dramatic as it may look. Just go step by step, yeah, in case you like what I do, in case you like what we do, hit like, hit subscribe, have the notifications on, because every time we make a new video you will be notified. And don't forget, in case you would like to buy one of these or both lights or any kind of accessories for Can-Am Spyder, Ryker, Canyon, go to the MartinTheVlogger.com/shop, your #1 place in the world for your Can-Am parts. Oh, and remember, always have fun.